The following video has been brought to you by me. Hey guys, it's me Double D with another episode of Star Fox Adventures. Last time, we made it to the deepest parts of Darkice Mines, rescued Tricky and Belina Tay, and now, here we are, at a portal where the Spellstone should be at, according to Belina Tay. We may as well stock up on what we need first. Let's get ourselves healthy, and Tricky can't come with us because he apparently can't cross a stone bridge. Let's take the warp and see where it takes us next. Welcome to Boss Galdon. And Tricky, you somehow made your way all the way over to this room over here without even warping with us. Let's feed you. I have a feeling we're going to be needing you for a little bit. And look at that foreboding figure that's frozen all the way up there. Something tells me that we're going to be needing that. I might as well gather up all the grub tubs that we can. And it looks like we need to defrost this guy. Because look what's in his hand. Tricky, you know what to do.
Flame. He's got the Spellstone!
Is he a dinosaur or is he an insect? I don't know, but the point is, this is Boss Galdon! So, Boss Galdon isn't well hard at all, because although he's going to be continually roaring at you, I will just stand still so to see the bulk of his attacks. Oh, he's just gonna roar at you and try to bite you and stuff. That's lame. But yeah, anyway, now for the real fight. He is pretty much off screen for much of it. Anyway, what you want to do, you see something glowing that's on his butt? Well, I want to get off the staff a little bit because what I want to do is, yep, just like that advice said, target his glowing weak points. There is one on his stinger on the backside, but unfortunately, he's going to do everything he can to prevent you from going back there. Okay. Let's see, if I can do this. Okay. Okay, if I could just go back in there. Ah, there we are. Okay. There we are. Fire Blaster works just as well. Okay, and you want to attack the stinger as much as possible. If you run out of staff energy, there are flowers around, so you can be able to get some. Fire Blaster is pretty much the Well, the Spellstone is protected by a uvula or membrane. Hit it as fast as you can and don't linger because the stomach acids will kill you.
Huh? Whoa! Whoa!
Well, that's our next weak point we have to shoot for, the chest. So, keep yourself locked onto him and set your fire blaster to the Y shortcut. So, you need to wait for him to do something. Just keep yourself locked on him and dodge his attacks. Because as soon as you see that chest open, fire at will. You're gonna have to do this a couple of times in order to get to the next phase of the fight. So just keep dodging and wait for him to start breathing for his ultimate attack. Once he does, also don't try to press R. I keep thinking this is Zelda, but no, it auto targets. Okay, no. Okay, there we go. You're gonna have to do this a couple of times. If you run out of staff energy because if you've been firing wildly, you may as well try to take some time to get some flowers to refill your staff energy. Okay. Let's try this again. Oh, and don't get too close to him too. It should go without saying. Okay. Okay, and... Okay, it does not open up yet. Okay, and... Will you please open up your chest? That sounds wrong. Okay. I'm gonna let him breathe fire. Okay, no, 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 no! Well, time to shoot this thing in like a punching bag. Let's go! Die! Beat him up!
Oh no. Oh, you must forgive your father. You must work together to lead the Snowhorn tribe against Scales instead of fighting each other.
I will, Fox. Because of you, my people shall no longer live as slaves.
Okay, we'll see you soon. We gotta take this Spellstone back to the planet.
Here we are. Back at the... Well, here we are. And, if you notice on the upper left corner, our life has been extended. There are no heart containers in this game. Every boss you beat, or every major milestone you make, which is of course completing a dungeon, your health will be extended. In addition, these gates will be closed off after beating the boss, which means you can no longer explore Darkice Mines. Fortunately for your sanity, there are no collectibles you have to worry about that you'll miss if you complete the boss. Because, well, there are nothing that's important that you need to get, otherwise that will be otherwise locked out to you if you defeat the boss. So yeah, it's not much lost by having yourself locked out of it. But yeah, with our new health extended, let's return to orbit and go back to Dinosaur Planet. And here we are back in orbit, where we have to go back to Dinosaur Planet. Now, for the sake of... Well, actually, no. I probably shouldn't have skipped that. Okay, so I might as well say this while I can, so... Okay, so what was it? Oh yeah, so... There is actually an unused voice event that happens after Darkice Mines. I might as well tell you this right now, since this was likely never going to happen, but... There is actually an unused voice event that explains what Galdon is. In fact, Gorundate has an unused voice conversation that he claims to have frozen Galdon to the way he is when we first saw him. So yeah, there's your trivia for today. So now I'm gonna meet you guys back at Dinosaur Planet, because obviously this is unneeded. Here we are back at Dinosaur Planet, and a Thorntail is running to our side. Like I just saw in the cutscene. Well, this should be lovely. Let's see what the Thorntail has to say.
You've got to help us. Those horrible shark claws put out our lovely beacons, and it gets too dark at night. We be scared of the dark.
Okay, stop crying. I'll see what I can do.
Don't forget about the Spellstone, Fox. You have to return it to the First Point Temple.
Well, with the Spellstone in hand, it looks like we have some chores to do for these guys. Oh well. Yeah, this is so unneeded and padding. Fortunately, this is easy to solve. So, there are those beacons that you pointed out, but first you have to wait for these not to be on fire. Or you could just press A right next to him. That's cool. While Fox just flashes red, well, that indicates he's on fire. But this is a fireweed. This will definitely help with the Thorntail. So, all you need to do is beat this tree and collect the fireweed. Oh yeah, you have to beat it with your staff for some reason. And oh, they're all clumped together. Good. This will come in handy. Okay, this will come in handy. All you need to do is beat them with your staff, and they'll cool down for that long enough to pick you up. And they were just rolling against that tree over there, and they just poofed. Can I get you? Because I do believe you do need a set number of fireweeds. I could be wrong. Let's see. Let me just gather just enough, and probably set the fireweeds to my Y shortcut. How many do we have? 3? Seriously? Okay. I guess I'm gonna be setting myself on fire just to collect these dang things. Okay, huh. I guess we do need a maximum of 3. Okay. At least it stops when you reach that minimum amount. Okay, so, as given away by it, there are 3 fire beacons, and the first one is up here. But that's not the end of it. You also need to make sure Tricky is around to breathe fire into it. Okay, with that out of the way, let's go find ourselves the next torch so we can be able to, or the next fire beacon so we can be able to light up these guys' nights. Because they're scared of the dark, apparently. Okay, if I'm not mistaken, the next torch should be somewhere. If I'm not mistaken, it should be in here. Also, Tricky, you can dig. Let's see what you have here. Because if I'm not mistaken, there are also Bafomdads I have yet to uncover. Yeah, there is a Bafomdad that I probably won't need, and this will be a good time to talk about the Bafomdads themselves. So, as you know, the Bafomdads function like the fairies in Zelda, where if you die, it'll bring you back to life. Right now, look, before we got the Bafomdad bag, we could only carry 1. But now we can carry up to 10 Bafomdads. This game can get incredibly easy at times, and you will have a playthrough where you will not need your Bafomdads at all. I came very close, but I was fortunately lucky there, but there will be a time where you won't need the Bafomdads at all, so that kind of makes the Bafomdads kind of redundant. I mean, 1 makes the game easier enough, but 10 is just excessive. Anyway, by opening that gate, you will be able to access this part of Thorntail Hollow, which you will need to remember for later. There's another beacon over here, which means we can be able to place something here, and call upon Tricky's fire. But there's a stone bridge over there, and there's a couple of fuel cells here that the game just loves to be generous with. Oh, I forgot. Tricky's hungry. I need to feed him. But okay. I need to feed him first. But we got ourselves another Bafomdad, which means we could be able to survive. We have 4 right now, so we could be able to survive, well, die 4 times before it's a game over. Yeah, that's how easy it gets with the Bafomdad bag. You could just go with not picking it up, but it'll bug me if I don't, so I just picked it up anyway. Anyway, our last beacon that we have to search for is somewhere over here, I think. I could be wrong about this because my memory is a bit fuzzy on this game, but, oh! I now remember, it is indeed here. Okay, there it is. Okay, so let's place the last one in here. And there we go. Tricky, do the honors. Oh, I forgot! Tricky does it! It's the opening to the beacons.
The beacons mean so much to my tribe. Please take this. I believe it will help you on your quest.
For our troubles, and I guess that was kind of necessary to do, we got ourselves the Moon Pass key. will allow you to open the gateway that leads to the Volcano Force Point Temple. Okay, so with that, let's go over to Moon. Let's go over to this way because if we check our map with Peppy,
here.
the Moon Mountain Pass is this way. Okay, it doesn't really show it that way, but there are a couple of places to go. You want to go this way because if we go this way, we should be able to reach somewhere good. Okay, let's go in here, and good thing I have this one last bomb spore. I need to collect more at some point. Okay, actually, can I try this? It takes a fire blaster to blow it up, but I wonder if I could be able to do... no, it can't. Oh well, I guess we have to blow it up with the fire blaster. Okay, there we go. That opens up the way to our next destination, hopefully the Force Point Temple. The Volcano Force Point Temple. Now, step on this bridge and... Geronimo! Now, what just showed up on the bottom of the screen is your air. If that goes down at any point, you will suffocate and be pretty much brought back to start. But if you go above it, you like jump, you'll be able to breathe again. It's really, really weird, and I don't get why that's there at all, but it's there to present some danger, I guess. Anyway, you might as well buy the minimap to move this place because you're gonna get lost easily trying to go back and forth to see which one leads to the area we want to go, which is okay, Moon Mountain Pass. I was wondering when the title of the area is of the new area is gonna be. Anyway, let's go up here.
Wake up! Somebody coming!
So you want to play Donkey Kong, huh? Okay, well this is a poor imitation of Donkey Kong because this is not. The point is they are throwing explosive barrels at us, and we just want to get out of the way. And there's a fuel cell over here. You might as well collect some fuel cells because you may as well get some because you can. You're not gonna need that much fuel cells anyway. I mean, we're only like halfway to the maximum amount of fuel cells that we absolutely need to complete the game anyway. So collect every fuel cell we have. Anyway, with this key, we may as well use the key we were given earlier from the Thorntail. I don't know how a Thorntail managed to get their hands on this key, but they did. But I'm not done yet. Instead, I do want to make sure that some loose ends are taken care of. And by loose ends, I mean the Sharpclaw that was manning these things, because I do believe I do need to defeat him. This big, bulky Sharpclaw is pretty much bulkier than the rest. But camera, please! But yeah, this big Sharpclaw is bulkier than the rest. They have more health, and actually, they went down all the same now that I see it. I don't know. Okay, let's beat you up. I could be doing this over and over again so they could never get up, but... Oh, I totally can. Pro tip, do the front flip, and then attack, and then keep doing it, and they will never get up to bother you. But it's taking too long. Oh! I guess I was supposed to defeat them anyway because it opened the life force door to the inside further into the temple. So, may as well go through that. Okay. Let's go over here. Because now that we defeated those two Sharpclaw that were manning those barrels, or throwing barrels at us like Donkey Kong, we can now go into this special place, Okay, so You do want to time your jumps so you can be able to. That is not what I call timing your jumps. Anyway, I need to get out of here. Fox's fur is gonna be on fire, and furries plus fire is bad, 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 bad. Also, I like how every time, as soon as I stepped up here, it said Moon Mountain Pass again. Anyway, I want to time it right so I don't have to worry about falling down. And there we go. And by doing this, so we have ourselves a gate here that we can't open yet. This stumped me too when I was a kid, but I finally figured it out later. I'm gonna break this thing because hopefully, yes. Anyway, this is really, really jerkish. Jerkish, and I love how brilliant it was placed. So you go down that fire-breathing torch, and these bats will get in the way. Okay, so I want to go over here to the staff booster, because up here is a treasure trove of goodies. We can't do anything with these right now because we don't have the means to, except for here. This rewards us with a Bafam Dad, yet another one. How many do we have so far? Oh. I guess I forgot. In certain places, you won't be able to get Slippy, General Pepper, or Peppy's advice at all. So you're gonna have to do things the hard way. Okay. You have this conveyor belt that's constantly whiplashing from up to down, and is really indecisive as to where to go. And there we are. This leads us to the other end of the entrance to the volcano force point. Well, we're not exactly there yet, but died. Fine, I will leave you alone, you stupid fiery bat. Anyway, let's go up here. And, well, I'm just straight up saying this right. And we are now in a huge place. This looks very temple-like, right? Right? Anyway, so with this indentation, we just take out our spellstones and open the way. Welcome to the Volcano Force Point Temple. Next time on Star Fox Adventures, we're going to be going through the Volcano Force Point Temple to return the Spellstone to its rightful slot. I'll see you guys next time. Bye!